Hey, what's going on Thursday, October the 17th, 2024? I'm going to cover in this video the 1957 season of Teddy Ballgame Williams, Hall of Fame, one of the greatest of all time. You look at his career starting 1939 and go through 1960. When he played baseball, he was great, spectacular, awesome, outstanding. And guess what he does? I've got it here. I'm going to pull it up. Guess what he does in the 1957 season? I've been complaining recently. All right, I've got it here. Okay. Now, he hasn't been playing enough after the Korean War. 1952 and 53, he's in the military. Serves 33 combat missions during those years, but he develops pneumonia and he's discharged in the 1953 baseball season. So he comes back 1953, plays 37 games, not enough. 1954, 117, not enough. 1955, 98 games, not enough. But in 1956, steps it up, plays 136 games. That's 345. I like it. He was down in some of the offensive categories: runs scored, RBIs, home runs, and total bases. He keeps the batting average above 300, which is good. But he kind of had a down year. But 1957 steps it up, comes to the plate, plays 132 games. I like it. None of this 100 games or 60, 70, 80 games. Gets 420 at bats, scores 96 runs. I was hoping for 100 because he has 9 seasons of 100 runs scored. Falls short, 96. Gets 163 hits. I like that because that's up from 138 the year before. Still, I like to have seen 180 hits, 190. 28 doubles, 1 triple. Listen to this stat: 38 homers. That's up from 24 the year before. Did you know that Ted Williams only had one 40 homer season? That was 1949, 43 homers. So he hits 38. That's the second highest. He had a 37 and a 36. But I'm just disappointed in this stat. If you hit 38 homers, he only had 87 RBIs. What happened? He's a 100 RBI guy. He has 9 seasons of 100 RBIs. What happened? 87 RBIs? No stolen bases. Gets 119 walks. That's over 100. That's about 9 times over 100 walks in a season. Pitchers are afraid to pitch to Ted Williams. They're throwing it in the dirt outside, high and low. Do not give him good strikes because he takes a lot of walks, 119. But I love this stat. 1957. You ready? 388 batting average. Whoa! That's the second highest. We all know he had a 406, 1941. So at the age of 38 years old, 1957, plays 132 games and bats 388. He goes 163 hits and 420 at bats. If he had had 500 at bats, he may have gotten close to 400 that year. 388 wins the batting title. How about that? At 38 years old. I like it. 526 on base, 731 slugging. I mean, if you're over 500 slugging, that's good. 600, very good. 731, very, 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 and very good. In fact, 731 is his second highest, because in 1941 he had a 735 slugging. We know the record. Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth are in the 800s. Ruth had an 847. I believe Bonds had an 863 slugging. 731. I like that. That's the second highest, because usually he's in the 600s. 307 total bases. I like that. That becomes. Let me add it up. 300 is the golden standard on total bases for a season. If you get 300, he had a 307. But listen to this stat for Ted Williams: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His 9th season over 300 total bases. He had a 17-game hitting streak. Very good. 47 multi-hit games, 34 two-hit games, 12 three-hit games, 16 games, 2 runs scored, 5 games, 3 runs scored, 7 games, 2 RBI, 8 games, 3 RBIs, 2 games, 4 RBIs, and 1 5 RBI game. 1957, I say, a successful season for Ted Williams. He's got the 96 runs, which is good. 163 hits, good. 38 homers, very good. 87 RBIs fell short. Should have had 100. But the 388 batting average is excellent. And of course, 731 on slugging. 526 on base. That's half the time. During the season, you can count on Ted Williams to get on base half the time. And of course, 307 total bases. All right, we've got 3 more years to go with Teddy Williams, Hall of Famer. We're going to cover 1958, 59, and 1960. Then we will rank him among the greatest ball players of all time and among the greatest hitters of all time. Where does he rank? My ranking, I'll reveal it after the 1960 video. Talk to you later. I'm out.